Almost every human being on this planet desires to be financially free. However, what I would say 99.9% of the population don't contemplate is that in order to receive something new, you have to end the old. Welcome to the podcast Manifesting Big Money Fast. My name is Jeanine. I am so excited that you found this podcast or that you're tuning in to another episode. This podcast is all about manifestation, big money, energetics, spirituality, how it's all connected, and most importantly, how you can increase your bank account right now. So let's dive in today's episode. Welcome back, beautiful money lovers. We are talking again about becoming financial free. And they're all the strategy tips to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, save, invest, yada, yada, yada. And basically, the more books you read about it, they all kind of have the same message. However, for me, there is one thing they all forget to talk about. And this is one of the main reasons why a lot of people try to become financially free, but never really make it. And wouldn't you agree that in order to start something new, you have to end something first? If you are currently married and you desire to marry someone else, you first have to get divorced. You first have to end the old in order to start the new. In so many areas of our life, this makes total sense. However, we do not contemplate this when it comes to building financial freedom, building financial wealth. And that is, yes, you desire to receive more money. But before you can start this journey, there is the most important step, and that is, what are you ending? Meaning the price you pay, the start point. A start of something new always comes with the end of the old, with ending the past. And that is, in order to build a new financial future, you have to end your current financial situation. Let that sink in. And now some of you think like, okay, Jeanine, got it, I'm just done. And this is exactly why so many people don't make it. Because this is the starting point. This is where the new seeds are being planted. And most of you don't plant a freaking new seed. You just go immediately to harvest. And then you wonder why there's nothing to harvest. Jesus, you didn't plant anything. You don't plant, you can't harvest. And the work here is, and this again goes to the root cause of my work over and over and over again. And this is, I can guide you to those kind of points, what we're going to talk about now in the podcast episode. But if you don't take this work serious, if you don't do the work, if you are not honest to yourself, if you have a protection layer around you, and you're not willing to dig deep and see what's seriously stored in your subconscious about the questions we're going to talk right now, this is not going to work. And maybe you start to understand now why every freaking month we have the heart opener session and the money activations. It's not just only for fun because it's a cool thing to connect to your soul and your truest desires. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. It gives you a lot of energy. It's amazing fuel. But one of my personal main incentives behind those sessions is that you've just listened to the first 4 minutes of the VIP version of the podcast. By becoming a VIP member, you can listen to 3 episodes per week. You will receive early bird access to the Monday episode, so you already can listen on Sunday. And if that doesn't sound great enough yet, I've got one more. Why you should become a podcast VIP member. I'm answering every week a listener's question in the podcast. So if you have a question, drop it in the Q&A thread and receive the answer in the podcast. Can't wait to see you. Simply click on the link in the show notes or go to courses.richandhappiness.com to become a VIP member.